Hello and welcome to the Adventure Years Magnificent Re Edition. We were having a bit of technical difficulties from our earlier recording today, so we decided to start over fresh in a lightning quick blitz method. Um, Today's episode will be starring Bill Stranger, Zalmaz as Jed Stone, Joza as Lyra, Rista as the Axe, and Cold Cross as we are number one, Juan Francisco Gonzalez. Penny, Penny and Han cannot join us today, as they are currently busy with real life matters. And we shall get on to today's title of today's episode, Episode 8, Human Fracking, and all the wonderful meanings that therein lie. Last episode, long and short of it was, the party met up with the rebel leader. He said, in order to get into the Black Isle Company's party, in order to find out where their big Serene project is, you basically have to be hired by them, most likely as hired guards. So the best way to do that is to get into something called the Captain's Dance. The Captain's Dance is a annual dance held for pirate captains, usually in the name of honoring current captains and new up and rising captains. Usually people who have proven their mettle or made a lot of money. So, in absence of the party spending all of their money to get into a party for a one-time shindig, they're going to go out and earn money and earn a bit of fame and help out some folks. So with that, they went out, hunt down some slimes that were currently terrorizing the neighborhood. People didn't know where they came from. But now we're going to be working on that as we resume after a slight time quake affected our party and had moved Penny and Han's character to some adjacent map somewhere far away, and has moved Rista to our current map, which our party has come to the realization that several shadowy men have shown up to basically give combat to our party, and our party had a little bit of preparation. Long and short, not to let anyone miss out on anything, but Zalmaz casts a large person on Rista's character, who has shown up thanks to the time quake and is now large. And there was a few assistance potions passed around. Bill used his War Mind ability to grant Joza's character a little bit of a bonus. And there is caustic chemicals on the ground here and here. Here and here. And right here, which is where our metallic pile of gold that is actually made out of basically tetraethylene butane is located. So with that, we have a new set of initiative. Everyone's re-rolled. Everyone should be ready. And ready, set, go. Start Fighto. You are up.
I rolled a 1. I have to sing 1,000 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh yes, and Zalmaz's character rolled a 1.
No.
La muerte.
Okay. Have I got line of sight to the shadowy gentleman here with the spell being prepared?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got as part of my actions, I scooped up some goo in my travel kettle, which I keep on a hook on my kumade, which is like a big, basically almost like a gaff hook.
Yep.
Now, it's a big kettle, good capacity, a bit bigger than a flask, a couple of flasks worth, like 3 or 4 flasks worth. So, if I were to use my kumade to wing it at this shadowy gentleman, like a makeshift bomb, I'd be taking like improvised weapon penalties because I'm using the travel kettle as a throwing weapon when it isn't.
Yeah.
So take a -4 to hit, but it's probably hit and touch because it's a massive. It's a flat, basically a big flask.
Yeah. Basically. Though, if
Okay.
you're hitting touch, you're not going to be rolling damage. You're going to be just triggering the effect. Roll to trigger the effect.
Yeah. Okay. I've got the track out with me. I've got the whenever it closes, it's a fairly you need to actually depress the button to release it. So what I have here is basically a pressurized system. So what I'm going to do,
Oh no.
first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Kumade as a move action to. How high up is this rooftop?
For you, probably about 3 body lengths.
So 10 feet. Quite short.
About 12.
12. Okay, so 5 foot from me, and then I get an additional 10 foot from a reach from my Kumade, which can be used for climbing. So as part of the move action, I will attempt to climb up, which is a DC of I think a 5. I'm hearing constellation lyric. Hang on, I might need to duck out momentarily. It sounds like some kind of culinary issues happening. I'll be. I've not got a good climb. Fuck it. It beats the DC of 5.
Yep.
So I'm now up high for an extra +1. And I will wing this. I will use a swift action with fervor to cast sun metal on the kettle. So now it's heated. So now I've got an area, a kettle. Okay, so now I have a kettle, which is with a spout across. It's basically compressed, full of the liquid from the slime, which is now getting heated up. I will now whip it at this little fucker here, from a position of height, so I get a +1 hit. So net -3.
This is going to be interesting.
What would be the roll to try and figure out quite how big a boon this is going to make, or how big a splatter, I suppose?
I suppose you'd have to roll to find out. But alchemy or an alchemy check or dungeoneering?
Best I can do is I'll roll the alchemy. I'll make a craft check on trained. 11.
You suspect that this gonna be Maxi Big Boomba. But,
Okay, so we're aiming for this. We're no longer aiming for just this guy. We're aiming for this intersection here, so that the blast doesn't kill us. Yeah, we're gonna aim for the here.
Don't worry. How bad can it be anyway?
Can always be worse. Okay, so net -3. Okay. It hits the square at the very least.
Yep.
It's now burning like the sun.
Yep.
And you didn't quite bat your light.
And it creates a nice little burning explosive patch. But well, you in fact do hit the area. I'm gonna have to draw something now. You in fact do hit the area, but because of the extreme acidity of what you just did and the fact that you just exposed something to heat and acid at the same time, while also applying extreme force, you just made the metal extremely brittle. So your travel kettle just broke free from the chain.
Oh, it's not a chain; it's just on a hook, and you can fling it. The kumade is just what I use to remove the kettle from the fires when I'm making tea.
Well,
so it's designed to be able to fling.
Yeah. So basically, what you just did was you just annealed the hook, so it just kind of went loose a bit, and the travel kettle is now, right back here, causing some of the background structures to start to dissolve and burn. But what? But the nice thing is both these because it's a smaller amount, only this person is going to get affected. Since you only took like a licking, and the effect of the slime itself, the range of it, is mostly due to the fact of how large it is. So a large size would have a 10-foot range. This is small. This is medium, at the very least. So it would be a 5-foot range. So this guy back here, unless you want this kettle to land over here.
Remind me once again, the effect of the slime. What was the specific effect?
Um,
We had to figure that out.
2d6 acid and a -2 to something. I'd have to. Yeah, -2 to attack and weapon damage rolls. But that's only if they fail.
I'll go with,
That's only if they fail to save.
I'll go with Flask Boy because that means that Juan is free up to charge Spell Boy. Before his turn, but still, yeah, I'm going with Flask Boy in the off chance I get chain reaction.
Okay.
Because he's got something in his hand that is probably in a pressurized container as well.
We'll see. Let's see if he makes his fourth save.
And that will be my turn.
Yep.
And the weapon, the kettle is still, even if it is in like chunks, it's still like hot bits of metal.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if anyone running around is going to probably get the
Oh.
Caltrops treatment.
Well, the kettle isn't destroyed. It's just, I would consider it. I would consider it broken condition. If you can get it and mend it for like an hour or two, you'd probably be fine.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not.
Importantly, anyone trying to pick it up is going to have a hard time doing so.
Yep. So, he takes a nice little burst of hydrotethylene.
Yeah, that will conclude my turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, and quick draw my knife. There.
Cool. Jetstone.
999 bottles of beer on the wall. I'm assuming with fascination I can't do anything. So.
Unless somebody spends their turn to try and break your fascination, or unless somebody.
So that's me.
Unless somebody does something hostile towards you.
Yep.
Lyra.
Yes. Firstly, I'm gonna use the War Mind to put 1 point into reflex as not noticing what Jedstone is up to. She will attempt to charge this one. And I believe you said it would be a reflex save to remain standing through that?
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, no.
You're moving right here, correct?
Yeah, just right up so.
Alright, go ahead and move up your character. You're currently prone.
Oh, no. Do I get incidental slam damage upon them?
No, but you do provoke.
Ah, damn it.
As you attempted a charge, but you fall flat on your ass.
Well, technically, I guess it would be here, since it's 10 feet, but okay. See, glide.
Oh, yeah, with that low roll, yeah. We'll go with that. The Shay is gonna kind of pull back the flask.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna throw it right in your face.
Okay.
And he's gonna make a touch attack. What's your touch AC?
10.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Let's see. Wow. It didn't... We'll just subtract that a bit. Why they no put range attack bonus? Shit.
Oh yeah, potions do work a bit different.
Use this. What is roll flat d20?
I assume prone doesn't give anything against this kind of range attack.
It does increase your AC a bit, but it's still touch, and he misses.
Wow.
Around and round it goes. Where this will land, nobody really knows. Let's see, let's roll a d8. Because now we have to do scatter. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He throws it right down here. Except it's right on the ground. So he ends up splashing both you and himself with his own what you can assume to be a fire-based flask. As each of you takes 6 points of fire damage.
Wow.
Yep. And that'll be one flask. And how much damage is that? And is that your turn, Lyra?
Well, it's a full round action to do a charge, so.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So, now it's their turn. Are you back, Bill?
Yes.
Okay. So, Rista, this gentleman up north is going to run up to you and swing down at you with his sword. What's your AC?
19.
19?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's just not my day. $55.73. Okay, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Rista, make a fortitude save.
Oh boy.
Yes, he's gonna make one. Okay, you both pass. You know how some men will work so long in the woods, sometimes they forget to step away to handle their business? And will occasionally shit in their own pants?
That's never happened to me in the woods. Oh god.
This man just shat himself.
God.
He's got the poo-choo train coming down the leg.
These things
Oh,
even have the
God.
faculties for that?
He does
Just
now.
want to know
It
the idea
doesn't.
was this.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
What kind of foul material does it
Was
have?
this one yours or?
Yeah, these are shade. These are technically shadow men, but it didn't. But considering the people we know for a fact that the Shadow Realm is full of shit.
All right.
That was good.
Dark man. Ah.
Okay. Well,
Somewhere out there was a child named Shadow Man.
I would try to intimidate him, but too late.
yeah. On your turn, you can try.
Yeah, no need.
This guy is going to step back and 5-foot step his way out, and he's gonna pull out another flask, and he is going to aim for you, Rista. And he is going to let's see what happens. And he is gonna miss. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's close enough. It's close enough for business. And that flask is gonna land right here. And is going to kick off this wonderful pile of slime. And can I have fortitude saves from both you and Zalmes, Rista?
Yeah.
Alright. Fail. As that flask bursts into flames and basically causes the entire pile of burning goo to essentially ignite
Jesus.
and more or less flash boil.
Oh boy.
For the next three turns, both of you have a -2 to attack and take 8 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
And that's that off the table. And
Is he, because of the damage, he stopped counting? Is that enough to...
That's a good point.
the what?
Is Sam still counting?
A
If he
hostile
took damage?
as a hostile action has taken place, your fascinated condition drops.
Nice.
They took my eyebrows, so I'm gonna count them to death.
Okay. Okay. And,
Hey, can't you see I'm counting here?
and what's this Shay gonna do? Oh, this guy right here is gonna look at you, Bill.
I like this one bit.
Yep. As I accidentally exit out of the map. Make a will save.
Okay.
Ooh, you made it.
I have quite a good will save.
Yeah, nice. Does anyone have knowledge, spellcraft or arcana? Actually, Zalmes.
Yep, one sec.
Hmm.
Okay, there's the Arcana.
Alright.
There's the Spellcraft.
Alright, you know what that was. That was a shadow invocation turned into lesser confusion.
Bastards.
He just resisted an enchantment effect. So I actually read it. A mind affecting compulsion effect. And you made the DC. And that will be their turn. Rista, you're up.
Yeah. I will be attacking the guy that dropped his sword on me. So
Rista smash.
yeah, basically.
You hit. You bring down your axe and you take out a pretty good sized chunk of his armor right off his shoulder plate. And are we going to try for the intimidate check?
Yeah, why not? Just 1 second.
Well, with an intimidate check like that, how would you want to do that?
Not sure, really. Never gotten this high.
Your pants. Shit them again.
He actually will shit his pants again, and he will be he will be considered sickened for the next round. As you,
Good.
as the combination of the smell and you're screaming as he swings his axe, cleaning out a piece of his armor, makes him realize that you're kind of big and scary.
That's pretty much. Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Cool. Juan Francisco Gonzalez.
Hola. Which one was the spellcasty boy? Is it the one in front of me?
This
This
one.
one?
Yes, this one. Yes.
Yep. Can I rush him?
You're gonna charge.
Haha.
You're gonna charge.
I'm gonna charge him and attempt to stab him. Yes.
Okay. Have a +2 on your attack.
Is that including the potion as well?
That would be a +3 then.
Yep. How do I add that, or do I just roll it? We add it manually.
Whatever you roll, I'll add a 3 in my head.
Just okay, cool. There you go.
Yeah, you hit him.
Oh,
Solid strike.
yep.
You hit him pretty good with the sword, but unfortunately, you didn't really sink in too deep, as you it kind of glances into his pauldron. You draw blood, but it wasn't as solid a hit as you thought it might have been.
Senors and senorita, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yes.
That is me. Unless I can hit it again.
Huh.
I don't know how many attacks I get. I think it's just one.
Lucan.
Okey-dokey. It sure would be a shame if someone dropped down on someone's back and started shanking them in the kidneys.
You got those knives of flensing.
Okay. Going to do a little bit of the old acrobatics here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move to here. I'm going to jump. I'm going to try and catch the lamppost with my Kumade and land knife first in this cocksucker's back.
Roll acrobatics. Okay.
I rolled abysmally, but it's one of my better stats.
Oh, you got the cool factor going for you. One thing I will roll is I'll roll the lampost's ability to hold up pudgy young men.
If it bends, it honestly makes it easier.
Let's see. Does it bend? Nope.
I'm seeing integrity check since 3.5. That's a fucking refreshing one. God bless you, Cityscape, the best of books.
Anyway, despite the blast from the past, you roll successfully. However, you do it successfully enough to not fall on your ass or break the lamppost, but not so successfully enough to enjoy a Stark bonus or anything to it.
All good. Suits me just fine.
You do, however, have flanking.
Which is always nice. And a nice fancy knife that is very good with kidneys.
Oh yeah, especially if you roll a 20.
Not sure if he not sure if he has any, but we're about to find out. Let's go digging and see if we can find any. It's like looking for change in a couch. Abysmal rolls.
Uh,
That's before flanking, by the way. So it's
17. Okay, yeah.
oh, sorry, that is actually 18 because I have favor up.
Oh, cool. Well, the 17 worked anyway.
Oh yeah. There's still a 5 damage, unless he's got. Is he susceptible to sneak attack? Is the question.
He is an outsider, not an ooze. But I don't believe. Do you get that from doing it outside of stealth or only from stealth?
It works if I've got flanking.
Okay, so yes, you do roll precision damage then.
Okay.
All right, 9 points of damage.
That's it. A total of 10 with divine favor.
Cool. As you fire in your knife, it reaches home, and it slits in between his chainmail, and kind of goes up into his lower abdomen. A little bit away from the kidneys, but then again, second time's the charm, right?
It's hard to gauge with the height. the lamp has a bit too much flex. Oh well, I'll have to climb up to the next one.
Yep. And
One now. Do him.
I'll get you. And Jetstone. Your eyebrows are a bit burnt, but you are no longer fascinated. You are out on the field. Zalmez?
Yep. Alright. Well, it seems like most of the other people are engaged. I am slightly annoyed. Going to move over to here, and with the movements, I have range on this asshole.
And since
Someone's gonna taste the spark. Huh?
Thankfully, since Lyra is currently knocked prone, you're not firing into close combat. Though I think you already have that.
I do have that feat.
Yeah. So, either way, it wouldn't come up.
Yep.
Yeah. So what are you trying to do?
And well, I'm gonna do a ranged spell combat, and if I do hit, I'm just gonna hit him with Ray of Frost. So yeet.
Damn.
Mhm.
And didn't I have like a -2?
Technically, yes, but you rolled pretty good, so...
Yeah. Then I also have the +1 from the arcane pool. Alright. Fortunately, not really the best of damage. And let me double check what the oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start that.
And
I'm gonna start that on their
D3
turn.
of cold. So 2 points of cold damage to him as well.
Ouch.
I think that'll be me.
Okay. Lyra.
Right then. I've been trying to look this up, and do I get any penalties to try and grapple this guy since he's still within range?
Uh, yeah, you can attempt it,
Excellent, and I will attempt it.
but do remember you're not prone. So if you want to attempt a
Yes, I was looking it up, and it doesn't say anything specifically about grapples on the attack rules. But it's so the ruling is yours if I get penalties or not.
I'm hearing some, I'm hearing some echo in the back there. I hear a woman yelling.
Yeah, Rista, you got some background noise there, Rista.
Sorry, I'll just get to that.
No worries.
So it doesn't specifically say anything about penalties for doing combat maneuvers by prone, I think. So it's
Yep.
It's your ruling if it's gonna do
This
anything.
is about my greatest moment.
Okay. Oh, I was just wondering if you wanted to come up from prone, but if you're gonna grapple from prone, that's fine too.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him and pull him down, essentially. Even if not technically, since I don't have any feats for making them prone.
Like mud wrestling.
Go roll CMD. And you're also technically grappling him, while also having the back half of yourself covered in slimy ooze. So this is essentially turning into greasy oil wrestling real quick.
Well, did I succeed?
Yes.
He's pulled against her.
It's going to be some interesting fan art.
Sadly, we don't have ritualist here right now.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Jonas.
A giant muscly woman, Gracie wrestling. The shadow fuck.
Well, that guy has now been bear hugged down onto the ground by a substantially sized woman.
Mm-hmm.
Covered in grease.
And that is my turn.
All right. And now that it's their turn, you're all gonna notice something. All three of them in unison are going to speak. My lord, they pose an actual threat. Activating defensives. And as they do that, all three of them are going to start to shimmer. Anyone
Oh no, they're Twilight vampires.
Zelmas, can I get an Arcana check?
Yeah. Yeah, yeet.
Each of them now has blur.
Bastards.
The only one this doesn't seem to be applying to, though, is this one, because E is currently grappled.
Does that mean they're harder to hit?
There
They
is
have mischance now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that makes you basically immune to sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to do that.
Okay. Well, this one's gonna.
I keep forgetting.
This one's gonna basically look at Rista, and he's gonna try and swing a sword again, despite the fact that he's the entire back half of him is covered in shit. just another day at Taco Bell, guys.
Arby's.
Extra horsey
They
sauce.
have the mudslide.
They have the horsey sauce. Alright. And Rista, you said your AC is 19?
9. Yeah.
He is going to find purchase, and he is going to dig his sword into you, while also giving you an extremely cold feeling. As he is doing 4 points, as he is going to do 10 points of of damage, as well as 4 points of cold damage. So you take 14 points of damage.
Ow.
Ouch. Man. This one's gonna... He's gonna do what he can while in the grapple. And he's gonna try and cast defensively.
Right then.
Let's see. What are the rolls for casting defensively? I forget. Bill?
Casting defensively is 1d20 plus your cast level plus your casting modifier, I believe.
Does this affect if they are grappled?
In order to
It's
cast...
like big. The DC is way higher for that. Let me double check. I'm double checking on the old defensive casting because I don't play casters very often, so it's good to double check these things.
I think it's like you add their CMB to the check.
The concentration check is DC 10 plus CMB plus the level of the spell. And you can't, if you're pinned, you can't, If you're pinned, you can't use somatic spells. But yeah, it's D20 plus your cast level plus your ability score modifier.
Yeah.
And it's versus...
Or those as well.
It's versus DC 10 plus the grappler CMB plus the spell level.
Okay.
And
Well,
Lyra's CMB is 13.
well, that would have been very meaningful had he not rolled a 20. So...
Well, rip.
So then he can cast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to use Mage Missile on your face.
This just makes big, strong beer lady even angrier.
Makes the headlock even tighter.
Alright, take 6 points of force damage to the head.
Ow. Force out of it.
And this guy, he's he is going to take a 5-foot step right here and step out of flanking. And he's going to look at you, Lucan. And he's going to pull out he's going to pull his sword out on you and take a swing.
Okay. Does he happen to have quick draw?
Yes, he does.
Same.
What's your AC?
My AC is a rather pitiful 17.
Okay.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah. He missed.
It's lamppost. Too used to fighting in open fields, huh?
Yeah.
Do you remember in like Grand Theft Auto they had like the meter for damage you do to the environment?
And
He's
Rista,
just
Rista, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the guy in front of me.
Okay. And roll a d5. Actually, d10. That would make more sense. You hit. And you do a colossal 18 points of damage to him. as you basically bring your axe down on his other pauldron and nearly take his shoulder like like you're taking a sheep shank.
Nice. So is that on his side that holds the sword, or is he carrying the two weapons?
He's holding a sword with both hands, but one hand is
Yeah.
barely holding on.
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah. You took out a good part of his shoulder, but his shoulder's still attached and holding the blade.
okay. That's it. I can't move. I can't do anything. That's it for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
Juan Francisco Gonzalez.
Oh shit. I remembered I had a bunch of rogue things because I keep forgetting I'm rogue, but I don't think they can use them anymore. So I'm just gonna stab him again. Stab. Is that still +3? Oh, it's not. It's +1, isn't it? Because of the
Yeah.
potion.
Yeah, that was a one-time thing, and also don't forget you have to move up
Ah.
to hit him.
Oh, I thought it was next to him. There we go.
He was.
Yeah, he moved. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Cool.
He took a 5-foot step.
Yeah.
Okay. You dig your sword in, just barely clipping him, but you manage to take out a good little piece of his armor, and he's now bleeding.
Good. Puta.
Okay. Oh wait, we forgot we didn't roll mischance. I already said it hit, so you're good. You have to remind me to roll mischance. Lucan, you're up.
Okay. I duck to his side, pull out my spare knife as I drop the Kumade, which is swinging from the lamppost, and I'm going to try and drive both of them into his kidneys. Yeah, I won't be able to get sneak attack because he's got blur up, but I can still swing for him.
Yep, and also don't forget to
The
roll mischance.
Yep, you just roll the old. The flanking will negate the penalty for 2 fighting.
Yep. Nice.
2 5s in a row, fantastic. And 2 identical rolls of a 3 for damage.
I think you rolled 20 or something against us today.
Yeah, it does a draft system for its rolls. It's just pulling from a pool.
Okay,
and I'll roll as high as better.
You hit both times. I've decided that rolling for mischance is just easier if I hit it.
Okay.
And what you're trying not to hit is 1 and 2. I'm just gonna keep it there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, that will conclude my turn.
As you dig both daggers into his sides, and you actually manage to hit both of his kidneys. Hope he's not a donor.
He'll be a donor whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
Call me the dialysis machine.
Judge Stone.
Because I'm taking all of your blood.
Alright, well, I'm going to whistle and recall, the spur, and I'm gonna just put it straight back in that guy. Basically, I'm just gonna have Lyra hold him down as I pincushion him.
Alright, and since he's currently grappled, I'm not gonna roll for blur.
Alright. And I think he loses his dex.
He does.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just do a normal throw. Yeah.
You hit.
Oh, I am rolling garbage for damage.
But it is damage.
True. I don't really have anything else right now. That'll be me.
Okay. So, and
Right there.
Lyra.
Yes, she will first to confirm that she's still being able to grapple him. Does she beat in his CMP?
Yep.
And then she will bite him.
Roll bite attack.
Bite attack.
But as you do that, roll perception.
Perception, right?
Yep. But also resolve your attack before you roll perception.
Oh, okay. Does it hit?
Yes, it does. Roll damage and then perception check.
Yes. Oh, let's see. The Salmus, did your aura increase damage anyway? Or was it just attack rolls?
I would say because you're one size increment larger, your damage dice is one size increment larger.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah. He's got barely any health left. Just roll damage, and I'm pretty sure he'd be dead. Yep.
Well, he lacks a face.
Yeah, and your mouth is bigger than his head. Yum.
He got kissed by a bear.
Ron. He couldn't hear it.
He didn't survive the encounter.
I guess
And no, perception.
he is the bare necessities.
Yes, sorry. Yes. It's a spindly, shadowy thing. She's quite consumed by biting his face off.
Yep. And as you are busy biting his head off, you notice something on his hand as his body goes limp. There's a black spot on his hand.
Oh.
And as this guy falls... Get out of there. As this man falls limp, that black dot on his hand surges up his body, up to where his head used to be. And you feel a digging sensation coming up through your teeth. And I'll end the description there. Is that your turn, Lyra?
Well, if you can add in some spitting as she feels this sensation in her mouth,
Yep.
then my turn is over.
Yep.
And his body remains standing?
His body is currently dangling from your mouth, unless you let your mouth go limp.
Ah, okay.
As you crawl over to this guy, pull him down towards you, and just bite his head off.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's more like she just reached over and dragged him to her.
This gentleman right here is going to 5-foot step again. And he is going to invoke something. My Lord Manus, fate forgets us, and we are begotten by fate. But by your steadying hand, do you guide us to a fate worthwhile to our existence. And he is going to pull up his sword and bring it down on you, Lucan. And if anyone has knowledge martial or intelligence, please go ahead and roll.
How about knowledge and ability?
That'll work too.
I'll roll the one.
Juan Francisco, you understand enough that nobility and very specially chosen premier fighters and usually in a nation's military, usually have knowledge of particular fighting styles that while you don't know particularly enough about, you understand one word: maneuvers. You understand the word you understand the word martial maneuver. And with your intelligence check, Lucan, you understand that is a you understand that is in fact a maneuver of some kind. Usually of probably what seems to be some sort of evil practice. Or typically held to evil corners. As he is going to swing and hit touch. What's your touch AC?
Is that okay? That's me. That my touch AC is 15.
15. He hits. Take 8 points of damage and 2 points of cold damage.
82. Okay.
As he does that, you see, you notice, down around his hand and his sword is just oozing with a black ichor, as his blood has more or less gone from red to the color black. And you look down and you notice that the white spot in your hand is currently just pulsating with just a blinding white light. Well, a very brilliant, bright light. Let's not get too carried away with the description. Okay. And this one is going to practice the time-honored tradition of moving up and away, as he is going to look at the square here, and he is going to do something cheeky. As 30... Yeah.
Oh, question: did it provoke
Yeah.
him the way?
I was gonna.
How much reach would he have?
10, since it's large.
Large? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he would provoke. Go ahead and roll to hit, Rista.
You mean attack?
Yeah. As this guy tries to run away, you catch him with your axe, and you take off his head. How about that?
Nice. Good thing as well, because it will probably be crisp.
Yeah.
I have a feeling whatever he was gonna do was not gonna be anything fun.
No. Interestingly enough, it's your turn, Rista.
Okay, I'm gonna. Move down here. One second. Should I roll for the terrain or?
Yes. Reflex. You make it. It's a little slick.
Okay.
It's a little slick and slippery, but it's not your first time walking on an ice-covered pond before.
Okay. I think that's it for me. I can't reach anymore.
Okay. And
You could help a fair maiden up on their feet.
yeah, you do have a standard action.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I reach my hand and help her stand up.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
With this guy's body probably still dangling from her mount.
Yes. She seems to appreciate it, giving you something of a grin.
For some reason, I have what band is it called? It's called Psycho Killer. Run, run, run away, as the lyrics. I think it's a Talking Heads song. All right.
Oh shit.
One Francisco Gonzalez.
Oh shit. I see Paul Bunyan over here and his bear companion. I wish to lunge in at this man again and defend my small companion. Aha! That's dagger. There we go. No!
Oh boy.
I rolled a 1.
All right, now you get to understand what some. You know what the D10,000 chart is, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah. What do I roll?
Slash R.
Slash R.
1D10,000.
Yeah. Slash R. 1
They should make
D 10.
They should program that.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
304.
You're getting low rolls today. Let's see.
Joke's on you. You are now Portuguese.
I want to see what blessing Shakira is going to give me.
No,
It's not tax money, I'll tell you that much.
She turns the enemy into Portuguese.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it like this. I'm gonna treat this as confusion.
Oh boy.
Shakira is not giving me a blessing. How could she?
You did confuse them with mountains.
Well, it could be that one from the
That's actually a good reference.
That's such a pull, holy shit.
All right, roll a 1D100.
Oh, again? Oh, yeah, hang on. That's a D12. I can't see the number. There we go. 50.
Wow, it was a flat 50, Jesus.
50.
Huh.
For the next turn, you do nothing but babble incoherently, and take a -4 penalty to AC until next turn. So basically, you're
I
just,
imagine I am praying to Shakira.
Don Quixote is yelling at the windmill.
They just have no idea what I'm saying.
You got windmills in your eyes. Okay. Well, Juan Gonzalez is currently watching MTV. I love that reference. Lucan, you're up.
Excellent. Right. Or 5 foot. Oh god, no. This is one of those awkward positions you can't get. I'm gonna try and tumble. I don't get to do this very often.
Okay.
Yeah, tumble check.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Wish I'd used that for an attack roll. I probably would have killed him.
So, remind me, Bill, what a tumble check is.
It is a check. You roll acrobatics versus the CMD, and if you pass, you do not provoke when you move.
All right.
Or you like diving out of the way and do a roll. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, action roll.
I'm just gonna literally like slip betwixt his little stance, slip up behind him like an eagle, and shank him.
All right. Okay. And let's see if you, ooh. Unfortunately, due to blur,
Fucking blur.
like I said, I set it.
Gets out of the pool.
I set it at 1 and 2. It's been merciful to us until now.
I know.
Yeah.
It has been, but fucking blur.
Yeah. Most enemies off the shelf don't have blur as a built-in feature.
Fucking blur.
Technically, I should have started this fight with blur, but I wanted to be nice.
Fucking blur.
So anyway, you drive your dagger in, and then you realize that you're driving your dagger into probably an apparition of Juan's imagining, as the shimmer just kind of shimmy shakes its way out of the way of your dagger.
Tiny, tiny anger. Tiny, tiny anger.
Don't worry, son.
Juan, kill him.
You miss Shimagingo.
Jetstone, assuming your turn's done, Bill.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that will be my turn.
Okay. Jetstone.
Are these like crates, or is it like an awning for like a the doorway?
I assume that is a set of stairs leading up to a doorway that is kind of blocked off by some crates.
Okay. So, would you rule that I would have line of sight if I was moving there?
I would say he'd have partial cover.
Okay. Well, I can just move through allies. So.
Yeah. He's on a sliver of health.
go.
He's on a sliver of health, and he's not hard to see.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and run underneath the axe's legs, whistle for the spur again, and then send it home once more.
Watch out. Karate sound.
Yeah. Man, I've been rolling shit for damage.
Well, let's.
Is that the third one you got to them down?
Well, you managed to fight. You managed to hit him through the blur, and you hit him exactly for his remaining health, as he falls unconscious.
Conscious? That means we have prisoners. We can interrogate him.
I'll go get to the kettle.
Oh, yes.
Means we have dinner.
Jesus Christ! You're gonna eat a fucking shadow man?
He's Portuguese. They have a long-standing history of it.
I'm sure Lyra can cook up something real nice for you.
Oh God, I didn't realize you were from the Basque region.
Oh no. He's from
Been a lot of weird
Barcelona.
Mediterranean takes today, I gotta say.
Weirdly enough, the Basque region isn't on the Mediterranean. It is on the Atlantic side of Spain.
It is, yeah.
Hmm.
It's in between. You know where Andorra is? In between France and Spain.
Oh, that neck of the woods.
Yeah, go west of there,
Yeah.
right on the Atlantic, still facing northwards. That's the Basque region.
Yeah. Half of the Basque region's in France as well.
Yeah, it's interesting that I would know that.
High level Spanish technology today.
All right. Well, I've actually. Anyway, besides me geography nerding, he is currently unconscious. But we are still in initiative.
Curious.
Is that your turn?
Oh shit, there's another one.
Is that your turn,
It's
Jed?
hiding.
Yeah. As far as I know, I don't have any more targets.
Lara.
Lyra spits out the most likely ill-tasting freak. And does she notice anything strange with the corpse?
It is limp and dead. It is currently missing its head.
Did the head vanish?
No, you physically bit its head off with your teeth.
Yeah, and she has spat it out.
Yep.
You were like a 200 pit bull on a fucking rabbit.
Yeah. It's just lying there on the ground, like a sack of shit.
You mentioned something strange about the teeth and the black spot. So,
Oh, that. You still feel that gnawing sensation in your teeth, and it's slowly working its way down the back of your throat. You don't feel yourself gagging, however. And Rista, roll perception.
Second.
Well, instinctively, Lyra is gonna then put protection of evil on herself.
Okay.
The real enemy was in us the whole time.
That, as you look around, you look back at the, Shay that you had slain earlier, and you notice that there's a line of black extending from him to you. And it's currently going up your leg.
Ew.
Do I notice something strange about the spot in my hand?
It is currently very bright.
Can I use my hand to try to put it on the place on my leg where it's started to climb? Does it do anything?
And in fact does. And that's a beautiful piece of intuition, because as you do that, all the black ichor suddenly immediately rushes towards you, and then is suddenly sucked into the white spot on your hand. And the cracks that you noticed before begin to take a shape. And below your pinky finger, it takes the shape of an axe.
Ooh.
Oh.
As you have unlocked your upgraded set of abilities. As As this will change what I had given you previously, this will modify it slightly, as some things have been improved and then some things have been balanced.
Okay.
And if you look in general, this is the new readout for your abilities. I'm going to post that in chat.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll have to edit your sheet after today's game.
Yeah. No hurry.
As your capacity for perception made you realize that, and quick thinking has led you to believe that that is the means by which you should use to contain the black ichor. Lyra.
Yes, she would. Yeah, sorry.
If you feel as if you do that to the black ichor trying to worm its way into your body, a similar reaction may happen.
Since she's still in sort of rage mode, she would wipe at her mouth with her, just the back of her hand, for example.
Close enough. As you do that, the ichor that was working its way into your body immediately works its way around the back of your hand and into the palm of your hand. And it will change a few things. As I need... As your Ocean Pulse ability is going to change a bit. As it will become a little bit more well-defined. There you are. Ta-da.
Oh.
And I have these written up for all characters.
Oh, nice.
All right. Is that your turn? It's been so long since we started.
Yes, there is.
It's been so long since we started your turn. I forgot all the action we've taken.
Yeah, she has done what she would have done, and
Okay.
seeing as there's no enemies left, will have eventually calmed down. So next turn she won't be enraged anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, next person.
All right. Okay. Bill, Juan.
Mm-hmm.
You notice this body is twitching. And in one motion, it reaches up with its hand suddenly and attempts to cast the spell. Both of you have an attack of opportunity. And there's a
Stab.
stab.
Like we just start fucking flailing on this guy.
As you do that, you launch out and do an incredible amount of damage. However, it doesn't seem like it's enough. As
I'm dead.
as with the last of his breath, he is gonna cast Stone Call.
I don't know what that means.
It means I'm gonna roll this openly. As he screams out, "My lord, I am defeated, but in death I shall have victory."
Shh, the dead don't speak.
As everybody and yeah, that's everyone in a 30-foot radius just has a whole bunch of
Yeah.
rocks dropped on top of their head. Actually, 20.
Ooh.
Actually, 20 foot. Yeah, everyone's at 20 feet.
So is this reflex or fortitude?
Stone Call, interestingly enough, does not have a save. It is more or less the entire area is literally inundated with rocks, so there's nowhere to have a save into.
Is this considered a ranged effect?
I'm gonna look up the spell. He basically called it on top of himself.
Just that I have DR versus ranged attacks.
Yes. It does have a range.
Excellent.
So it's 11 points of damage, and is not affected by spell resistance, or there is no saving throw.
Ow.
DR. I always fuck this up. DR magic. That means magic would bypass that DR, correct?
Oh, we didn't have any
Um,
healing since last thing, I assume.
no, not really. And this is considered blood. This specifically says deals 2d6 of damage of bludgeoning damage.
Aha. Okay, I will immediate action cast Windy Escape to give me DR 10.
I might only have 4 hit points left.
You guys are a bit banged up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, can you guys give me a quick minute? I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Actually, about 2-3 minutes, folks. Quick restroom break.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no dead time, we don't have to edit.
Between rounds here, I have been stitching some leather, doing some leather working.
Oh, you got
Wait,
like another
so-
event coming up or something?
I'm making like a belt pouch kind of thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it water form? Do you soak it and form it? Is it hard or is it like dangling type?
It's hard at the moment. I could water form it, but I've not done that yet. No. It's just a standard couple of, I think it's like 3 or 4 pieces of leather, and I'm just stitching them all together.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right. Okay. Are you there, Bill?
Yes, indeed. Never left.
All right. Bill, as he calls in essentially an airdrop on top of your head, you notice that the black ichor from his hand starts seeping its way up your body.
Ew.
What will you do? As you've probably looked over and noticed that by taking the spot and putting it onto the black ichor, it more or less absorbs it.
I shall do so whilst muttering a prayer to my gods, Achikek and Pharasma.
Yep.
Praying that if I'm to die here, they find me worthy. Let the glowing dot absorb the ichor.
Okay. Let's see if how did I write your stuff? Just,
I like the idea he just like swats at it like really quickly, like a kid with a bug on his shirt.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Get it off.
Okay. This is how I wrote your new stuff, Bill. The abilities that are previously granted to you. It's okay. Yeah, let's use that. You're enhanced slightly, and you have access to a new ability.
Oh yeah.
Once a day, Halfling Vengeance.
Oh hell yeah.
And Francisco Gonzalez.
Oh.
Yes.
Like, can I turn to what's Bill's name again?
Lucky.
Lucan.
Lucky. I just say you might need to get that checked. That doesn't seem healthy.
I've seen less.
Nice.
Pharasma looks after Orion.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yep.
And that's combat over. Now, what would our party like to do with the bodies? What else would they like to do? They're currently beat up to hell right now.
Oh shit.
Take their boots.
Can we get some
Yeah.
string and like scare some peasants?
Check them for valuables.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
check.
let's see.
Just to check.
Lyra will have
before-
got back to normal size the moment rage ended.
The bonus to light weapons and the bonus to disguise and stealth, is that stacking or is that representative?
The bonus that you would have received from your last benefit has been replaced, and this is what is in place now.
Okay.
So more or less, it's improved by +1,
Okay.
as I understand it from your sheet. I mean, if it's currently +2 in your sheet, bring it up to me after the game, and I'll make a different consideration for it.
Okay. I think it was just +1.
Yeah.
Question, Captain, about these things. So if I read this right, Lyra just goes deaf when she rages now.
Technically, yes. I thought it as a
And she can't use.
yeah, as it's more or less been changed to a blood curdling scream. So essentially, you're immune to auditory effects. So any sort of sound based attack made against you, unless it's direct sonic damage, is more or less not going to work against you, as you're currently a screaming blood rager now.
Oh, so she screams constantly when she blood rages.
Yeah, and you now have the Rend special ability.
Does she look do like the Xena cry?
Basically. Rend is really fun because it's usually reserved for creatures with claw attacks, which means if you take a full round, the way I understand it is, and read it, if you take a full round attack action with your claws, and you hit with both claws, you are allowed an additional roll of damage. I.e., when you roll damage with your claws, you roll for the first hit, the second hit that you made, and with the Rend special ability, you are enabled to roll a third time.
Excellent.
Yeah. I figured you would find it up to your speed. It also enables you to receive benefits from a very specific teamwork feat that I have been looking at lately. We'll talk more about that later.
All right.
Well, on their bodies, you find a couple. You find a couple magic items. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick out those magic items after today's session while we're in chat. But what you do find is a note, specifically with an address. And the note says, for payment, meet us at the alleyway of such and such street and such place at such and such time. We will be waiting. Meet us there. There's been a change in our plans. And one thing you do find, copy link. You find a dose of this particular, can we just assume you're taking a 10 on alchemy to identify items?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You find a dose of Artucus fire. A nasty
Well,
little
that could be fun.
a nasty little vial of alchemical fire. It's like alchemist fire, but even deadlier. It's basically a bottle of Greek fire. And you find two bottles of this stuff. Drop that in loop. Okay. So, what is our party doing? You currently beat the hell. And you find a handful of magic items.
Like I threw in the chat, gonna use 5 charges of the Wand of Infernal Healing to get everyone back to ship shape in Bristol fashion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Okay. Is anyone still down after the 10 hit points from that?
Okay, so that's 3 charges on Joza. And 1 charge on you, Lucan. And... how much health do you have, Juan? Infernal Healing only...
I have 4.
Oh, Infernal Healing only works for 10 rounds, for 1 hit point each. So...
oh, I thought it was a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 10 rounds is a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you might want to burn a couple more.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I can use I've got the ability to heal if it helps. Like I've got Cure Light and I've got the ability to use Fervor to heal people.
And I do have 2 spell scars of it, so I can use as well. Which yeah. I can restock.
Who's still down after that? I'm guessing that Juan is still down.
And Rista took a bit of damage too.
Yeah, 22.
Okay.
So I'm down to 12.
You're down to 12, and what's Juan at currently?
I'm at 4 hit points.
So up to 14 after the.
If needed, there has 5 potions of healing on there.
Okay, basically it's the same thing for me. It's like a D8 plus my level. So D8 plus 4. I'm going to roll D8 plus 4 for each of you. Get 1 heal each from me. In fact, I'm going to use a gold piece to boost those each. That is Rista and Juan, respectively. Because I went clockwise from the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to use a decent amount of downtime to redo all these spell scars. I was
They should be
chewing.
able to get by with just the cures I gave them. So.
Okay. Well, I've also been using a bunch of my other ones too. But we still have the corpses though, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Could I take a 10 on Knowledge Arcana to figure out what I can on these guys? Like, see if they're gonna try to get back up, or a way to get rid of them permanently, or anything like that.
I can roll to assist a bit on that.
They seem to be dissipating as you do that, but they seem to be dissipating rather slowly. But go ahead, yeah. What would your Arcana check be after taking 10?
It would be a 19.
19? Actually, do you have knowledge planes?
Yes, also at a 9.
Okay. So what you understand is these guys are some reason it doesn't say on the sheet. These guys are outsiders. But as soon as they die, they should dissipate almost instantly. They shouldn't be dissipating this slowly. After a few minutes, they more or less crumble to dust, leaving behind what items they had. But it was rather strange watching outsiders not go instantly. And from what you can tell, you don't really know why. Just that it's very strange.
Hmm. Gonna make a note of that in the margins of one of my books. Probably bring it up later to the priest we went to last session.
Mm-hmm.
That and also bring up the thing that happened with the black spots.
Okay.
Oh, and besides that, I think we just need to scoop up some goo for our fucking bounties.
You can very easily scoop up a couple samples of goo. I assume you brought some glass vials with you?
Yeah, I can use my portable alchemist kit.
We've been drinking potions. Can we use those bottles?
Yep.
Captain,
that too.
did the go
Yeah, I had to get to
damage Lyra's clothing?
Funnily enough, we have a kettle.
You have a broken travel kettle, Lucan. And your clothes, Lyra?
A little bit mending.
Your clothes are currently greasy. They need washed, and they're a little bit transparent. But currently
For your
fine.
gaze,
It's not
everyone.
like
For your
it's
gaze.
not like a it's not like a battery acid effect.
More like what t-shirt consist.
For your gaze, everyone.
I'll
Allow
go
her
ahead.
modesty.
I'll go ahead and cast prestidigitation on her.
Yep. Cleans it right up.
Yeah, that's a pretty nifty spell right there. She compliments it.
Can't have a lady be dressed improper now.
She laughs. First time I've ever heard someone call me a lady.
Every hole's goal. Anyway. Uh So you now have an address of what you can assume to probably be the entrance to the sewers. Or at least a meeting location for the gentleman you just fought. The hour listed on the note is fast approaching. Would you like to hurry your way to it? Or would you like to continue stalking the streets?
It might be a good idea to check out that meeting spot, if anything. We could set up an ambush.
Sounds like a plan, Captain. Still got some fight left in me.
What happened
Best
though with
idea I've heard
Migos?
all day.
You'll have to what?
Oh, and that Lucky will spit a wad of blood and saliva out onto the street corner.
He spits out a tooth.
Yep. In my mind, halflings have like 3 rows of teeth, like a shark.
3
Most of them
rows
are
of blood.
most of them are molars, though.
Either that, or it's like alligators, where the old tooth just gets pushed out by a new
Oh
one.
god.
Juan is making a mental note to make a doctor's appointment for you.
You have the fucking mouth of a brontosaurus.
That's halflings for you. 3 rows of teeth and an asshole, not much else.
Thank God for Samwise Ganges.
Oh, you're roboting pretty hard there.
I remember.
He was eaten by the internet.
It sounded like he just said a meth, and then
No, it's what
He
he
just
does
screams
every
meth
time.
and leaves.
Hello?
Oh, actually, I have a thing for that.
I remember.
During that entire combat, I've pretty much met a bag.
Speaking of meth, check Charlie.
Am I coming through?
There
We
we
can
go.
hear you now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back.
hello.
Hello, Ski. I am, how you say, Russian Guyovich. Okay.
The Russians got him.
Hello.
I punched his router.
I wish punching my router would work. That thing would be broken in fucking half. At this point, I'm about to break company property.
My attorney is informing me that I'm not allowed to make jokes about company property anymore after the last incident.
But you don't own the Broken Crown server.
Oh
Don't
god.
go there either. I barely go to my servers.
I know, because you never answer the ats anymore. Not that I blame you. 50 billion people.
Every now and then.
50 billion people pulling on the same bill. Okay, so you guys are going to the meeting location, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we will move you guys to the next.
Their outfits are there, right?
You think we were going to play dress up?
I'm thinking we have Luke and use disguise on us to at least try to make us give us a second of, oh hey, that looks like that, and then they get stabbed.
Yeah, as they get closer.
Like,
We have a bunch of shadow stuff. We have a bunch of masks. If you can help me out, make like a bit of residual smoke powder or something.
Yeah.
Make it really convincing.
Oh shit! You know what I have, Lucan? I have a bar of chocolate with smear it all over your face so you're darkened.
Yes. Genius.
Yeah.
Only we had boot polish, it would be so much easier.
This is the weirdest fucking blackface I've ever heard of.
He's a shadow man. What are you talking about?
It just looks like a little fat
Amazing.
kid covered in chocolate running across the rooftops. Look like Uta from The Simpsons.
He's doing the Where to Run or whatever the
Maybe
fuck
you're
he's
not
called
high and full of chocolate.
across the rooftops.
It's like it's
He's quickly becoming the fat kid from Willy Wonka and the
It's
Chocolate Factory.
oh god. It's like someone crossed a German kid, Krampus, and a Santa's elf.
And as he's running across the rooftop shouting, I'm Shadow Man, I'm Shadow Man.
No, stop, little German boy! I am Settleman!
Cust-
It's like
Oh
the
my
fat,
lord, this cave is full of blunt smoke.
It's like the fat kid from Willy Wonka and fucking Spring Hill Jack.
Crossing a Spring Hill Jacket, Augustus gloop with like a 20-foot vertical leap. It's fucking terrifying. It's a wrecking ball with legs.
You're a fucking human cannonball.
I mean, we don't need the disguise to be like super convincing. We just need
It'd be super distracting.
You need to throw something up there. You just throw out Bobby Baboing from The Boy. There's a fucking ball. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, you're that fucking black kid from Hook.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take any gig from Hook that isn't getting repeatedly stabbed.
Rufio! Oh!
Oh fuck.
You know what's funny? The most recent movie time over on Aiden server really was Hook.
Well, I mean,
He's called Rufio because he takes one shot and hits the fucking floor.
Yeah, more like
Oh god.
if only he
If
Rufio had Sozin's comment, he would have succeeded.
Jesus. That's more unusual.
Alright, we're dropping over. I'm moving you guys to the other map before our autism consumes this game completely.
Before we find another excuse to black up and start running across the rooftop.
I already
Nice.
I already deleted 1 hour of today's episode. I don't want to delete the rest.
Oh, God.
You're allowed to reference it, you're just not allowed to encourage it.
Captain, it's
Yeah, drop your
will
character.
we play out this entire encounter?
Huh?
Will we play out this entire encounter, or is the start of it?
This part will be relatively quick, as I have something very special in mind. It'll be very hard to miss.
Oh shit. Shakira's gonna be here.
Do you guys want to wrap up early today?
Well, it did say it was going to be a shorter session, and it's
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I said that before the first 45 minutes of my internet connection fucking me in the ass. So
it's kind of.
give me like 45 minutes and we'll call it.
Do you people want me to roll disguise for people? Because I can. I've got a very high
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Gather around, children. Get your boot polish.
Hang on, I got some chocolate here to smear on your face.
This is very expensive makeup.
I'm gonna heat up my coffee maker, but I'm gonna put chocolate instead of coffee in it.
This is prohibitively expensive. I think it would be cheaper to go out and buy actual makeup.
I feel
But okay, I'm gonna.
I feel like you're that one minister talking to Peter Capaldi and in the loop saying, "Well, I could black up if you really want me to."
What? I didn't realize that fucking Justin Trudeau was in that.
So I can just think of that in the thick of it joke, like, oh, you know, I'm only the Shadow Chancellor.
Shadow,
Oh, God.
Shadow Belland. I you know that television show helped me get a job.
In the thick of it, of all things, the series of the most toxic workplace environment in human history.
Well, I won't get into it, but I'll just say that.
Right. Real in the autism.
Right. Okay, who wants to go first? Because I'm going to be rolling this. I ain't pussy nat, and you taking 10.
Yes, minister.
What are we doing?
Anyone who wants a disguise.
Oh shit! Here, Gotta get some chocolate on me.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
Jesus
what's
Christ.
Social,
Pass.
the socially inept rage monster sword.
And who and Bill, for courtesy's sake, can you please tell me who you're disguising with that check?
This is for Juan. He is now.
Could you type it in the chat after your check? Juan?
That's for Juan. Who's up next? Who's up next? Show of hands. Who's next?
Yeah, sure.
Disguise?
Yeah.
For the boss man, next up.
Would anyone allow Lyra to even depart at least?
God.
Sure.
Let's.
I
Best work. Passable.
dress me up, little half man.
God.
I'll get the paint roller out.
Your guys' crew name is now the Blackstreet Boys.
Hang on, I got
You look like an Al Johnson fucking cover band.
I got a picture of us. I'm gonna put it in general.
Oh, like
Chosen
one-time ritualist isn't here.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not referencing that in audio. Fucking
No,
Yeah, I know.
That's
Don't say
too
it.
bad.
Don't say
Yeah,
it. But
that's
yeah,
I'm not saying a
Yeah.
fucking word.
yeah.
Okay, let's do Axe next. You don't get a choice here anymore.
Oh my god.
It is bad in Europe, so don't say that.
Next is Axe. Okay. Yeah, and now finally myself. Of course, I roll a fucking 3. So everyone's impeccably dressed. I'm just there in blackface.
Just upend the bucket over yourself.
Like that
I'm not-
kid that
I'm
just
just a-
covered himself in markers.
the kid covered in peanut butter.
Okay, can I?
It's because you had to ask us to
Can you just climb on my back or something like that?
Okay, can I get a party wide? Can I get a party wide?
Oh my god!
I can't even keep
Yeah,
a
go on.
straight face.
It's just, okay, I'm on the actual design. I shall defer to Zermez because he is the boss, so he gets
Yeah.
to pick what our theme is.
Cat's trying to say something.
I want a sound check from all of you saying "Mammy."
For reasonable reason.
Band.
God.
Mommy.
Mm.
Mammy.
When I hold down my fucking push to talk, I'm on voice activation.
Mammy.
Come on.
I'm gonna subtly reference this in your next game, Bill.
I'm sure how subtle you can be with this. I
Uh,
already referenced Al Johnson.
Oh, we're the dueling mammies from Singing in the Rain.
But
Had you come up with a character concept, Captain, for my game next on Monday?
Get
Because if you haven't, this is perfect reference.
Yeah, dueling
It
mammies.
looks like the little rascals cosplaying as the Harlem Globetrotters.
This is why they banned them in the 30s when they thought, yeah, it was too. That was a little too much even for us.
I would implore Zalvis to maybe pick a theme that isn't, a little bit more than
Yeah.
a little bit racially sensitive.
After somebody said, like, yeah, you mammy.
Half.
I just rolled flat discussion.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure half the Democratic Party in the 30s would have said this is too much, and they would have said that after they went to the Klan meeting. The good old. Can I get other people's tokens who aren't on the field before you disappear into the ether?
Yeah, Bill.
Sorry. Mea culpa.
Yeah,
His just disguise is too good.
yeah.
No, my disguise is fucking awful. I'm just covered in chocolate. I'm just a fat kid.
Chocolate.
I'm not, I'm not even in I'm not even in blacked up makeup. I'm just covered in chocolate and fat.
Okay, I roll herd cats. Not good reference. So anyway, the instructions were basically to the entrance to a sewers, which was several blocks down.
Mm-hmm.
It also included instructions on how to avoid any patrolling slimes out that were out that night, which is very peculiar.
Yeah, patrolling slimes.
And it was signed Rocks Island.
Rocks Island.
Yeah,
That is pretty peculiar.
yeah. So anyway, we're at the entrance of the sewer. How would our party like to proceed? Would they like to just march on through, singing and dancing on their way, or
Hell yeah.
or or would someone like to go up ahead and roll stealth? By the way, who got their hands on the alchemist fire?
Probably me, since I am
Yeah.
the designated eater.
I'm trying to find my stealth to see if it's any good. Oh, my stealth's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mine's a full.
as you enter the sewers, you realize that there's a very heavy alchemical scent in the air. It's just pure stink.
May I scout ahead?
Roll stealth if you're being sneaky about it.
Here we go. Oh shit, my
Oh,
disguise is perfect.
A
I
fucking
rolled a 20.
a fucking rat wouldn't hear you,
Yeah,
and they live down here.
it's a disguise. It's very well done.
It all float down here.
Should
Blend
just your
in.
more dangerous monsters.
Yeah, I blend in.
Okay.
My stealth
Lyra
is
slightly less
garbage.
something about it.
My stealth is garbage. I'm gonna stick to the back.
Fair enough.
Go put a little
Oh my god, Lucan vanished.
Let's throw up the peace sign and fucking fade.
Into vanish!
The only thing you did was stand behind Lyra.
Lucan. For the next 2 turns, you're considered having invisibility
Oh yeah.
because you roll fucking high enough for it. Roll perception. That's a very ominous thing you just posted, Rista.
Oh god.
Captain sent.
Scent. Roll perception. Oh, that. Oh, you're labeled it stealth. Thank you. Lucan, I will tell you what you see after Jose rolls.
Okay.
It just smells overpoweringly alchemical. It smells similar. It smells similar to those creatures that burned you guys earlier when exposed to fire. Except it smells like 10 times more concentrated. Like, not potent enough to start rolling the fort save, but if it was any more, you'd start rolling the fort save. And Lucan, with that roll, you notice something. There
Yes.
is a... If I can get on the right layer. There is a swarm of rats right here. They do not seem to have noticed you.
May I use sleight of hand to just move the Spaniard's head so he can see it?
Go ahead.
What?
Oh no. You can't let the child near the rats. He's covered in chocolate.
Exactly.
for him.
He will devour me in short order. I would rather not fuck around with that right this second.
Our perfect disguise is countered immediately.
No. Maybe the rats will think we're one of them.
Those rats seem to be staying stationary. As you manage to move his head stealthily enough, considering your absurd roll from earlier. But from what you can tell, there seems to be more noises coming from deeper in the sewer.
Does that corridor continue down that way? Or just this way?
It ends basically. It turns into like a small. You know how smaller drainage pipes pour into a larger cistern? That's a smaller drainage pipes. These rats could easily run up that drainage pipe, but someone of your size, you probably could squeeze in, but you'd probably get stuck halfway up someone's shitter.
Yes, let's try and avoid that one if we can.
Yeah.
So we can get these sides past those rats or distract them somehow. Should we consider trying to feed them or distract them some other way?
They seem to be gnawing. They seem to be gnawing at a pile of bones.
Oh.
That's what I'm worried about.
Hang on. Can I use my phenology kit from a distance to try and determine what the bones are?
Yes. Roll knowledge geography.
Oh, geography? Geography. 9.
Okay, I'll give you this one. From your knowledge of phrenology, you can obviously determine that those bones...
Oh, I thought it was geography.
Geography, yeah. From your knowledge of geography, you can obviously determine that those bones are from someone from from Tinja, which means they're Asian. So those rats are going to be hungry pretty soon.
Oh, shit.
We have half an hour. Move.
I will communicate this to the party. We got 10 minutes. Oh, no.
You're pretty sure they ate P.F. Chang.
I don't know who that is.
That's a popular chain of Chinese foods that has frozen dinners available in freezer sections all across America. Anyway, a word from our sponsor. No.
Not yet. But one day. One day.
The only people that would fucking sponsor the stream at this rate would be Blue Coal.
Blue Coal?
Nah, they got busted as the front for the mafia in the 40s.
Really?
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. The shadow knows.
The balls to sponsor the Shadow and you're a mafia front, really. Good grief. Let's get a shuffle on, boys, and all those rats to like think to themselves, maybe I want some seconds.
Question: do the rats count as an animal, or do they count as something weirdly different, like a swarm?
They count as vermin.
Okay.
That's a pain in the ass category, to be honest.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Oh, shit. Is there someone we can sacrifice so we can get past them?
Just light them on fire.
Oh, that's a good point. Do we have a means of lighting them on fire?
I mean, we
Yeah.
got those 2 bottles of fire now.
Ah.
Can I the weasel? Is he still on? Is he always with me, or
The weasel is with you.
yeah? Can we use him as a bait to lure them off?
Oh, okay. You're gonna feed a sweet innocent weasel to a swarm of rats.
No, nothing like
Are
that.
you sure you wanna?
We can sacrifice a party member to the
Would you like Bill to?
To be fair, it's a weasel. If the rats see a weasel, they're gonna run a fucking mile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll hand.
I know it.
Roll handle animal.
He just looks at you. Really, bitch? Hang on. I got his
Oh.
response.
Oh no way.
Where do you have those where do you have those flasks of flammability located?
They're probably on my belt. I mean, if somebody wants me to
second.
chuck one. Oh no, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like I was gonna get pickpocketed by the weasel.
It's gonna make a slight hand check against you.
Fuck.
the weasel.
And it didn't do too well. It seems to be gnawing at your flask.
Like, I'm assuming
Yeah.
like me and Rissa haven't like gone down really at all because I'm assuming his stealth is as bad as mine. Like, do
Yeah.
I know about the swarm of rats?
No, not really. Not unless they're communicating it to you.
Yeah. So, in that case, he
I
doesn't know
gotta
about
do
the
like the.
I'll motion to him like vague rat motions.
I gotta hold like two hands, Tyrannosaurus style up against me, and I gotta like start nibbling the air, attempting to signal to them, but they probably have no idea what I'm doing.
Floating in the background, a wedge of cheese appears to help reinforce the image.
Roll a
Tyrannosaurus eating cheese.
Juan, roll a check for semaphore.
Semaphore.
It is actually a language.
Oh, I see.
Linguistics
I-
check.
Linguistics check. Where is linguistics on the list? That's language. Where's linguistics? I don't
Under
see that on the list. Under knowledge?
Yeah, it's under the knowledges. You know,
Arcane,
Semaphore basically
engineering,
means traffic light in my language.
more than likely it's an
knowledge,
for you.
geography, nature. Where I don't see that language. Oh, it's
under-
right. It's right after it. Okay, I
Yeah.
see it now. Yeah.
You managed to communicate creepy crawly things ahead.
I guess I will try to stealth up there then. Oh boy, I can't wait for this high stealth roll. What the fuck?
Oh, shit, he's a ninja as well.
Damn.
Mini ninja.
Lucan, you
Alright,
take
so I guess
you take one look at Ned Land, Jetstone. You take one look at Jetstone and you realize he's darker than you.
they're darker than us. Woof.
God, no.
The fact that Mel Brooks hasn't been drawn and quartered in the street yet is amazing.
Keep him quiet for a reason.
Yeah.
I haven't
so
seen
I guess
Blazing Saddles in a long time.
Yeah, he's also 90. He's also 90 something years old. So
Yeah, and he does have the J card. But I guess
And he used dark chocolate.
yeah, people realized what he could do the moment he put Nazis on a musical stage in the 1960s. and people applauded for him.
Dark.
World War II
Too
veteran,
dark.
World War II veterans that were in their 30s and 40s didn't lynch him then. He's pretty much untouchable now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sneak up to the rest of them. I guess I'm gonna see what they're pointing at.
They are pointing at a swarm of rats.
Okay.
They're going squeak.
And
If you want to roll
okay.
perception, you can.
oh, yep. 1 moment. Yeah. But where didn't it go? Oh, there it went.
Okay. With this many perception checks and this sets of eyes, you notice that there's a strange yellow liquid kind of pooling in this direction.
Ew.
And you're not entirely sure what it is. If you had knowledge alchemy, you could roll it.
Alright. 1 moment.
That is a material, from what you can tell, to be very similar to those acidic creatures that you were messing with earlier.
So it's runoff.
So it would seem. It looks very similar to what the creatures were like when they were dead.
So if I let up those rats, we're gonna fucking set the entire fucking sewer on fire.
Basically,
Oh. So it's flammable.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to pull a Nuka though.
mm,
Especially not in an enclosed space with limited oxygen, but methane pockets.
Yeah.
You do communicate this to the person with the line-based fire attack, right?
Yeah, like everyone there, I'm gonna be like telling him as much as I can.
You do suspect, with how close you are to the entrance, if you were to throw something flammable and the entire sewer were to go up, there's a good chance you might be able to get out.
I think the
Come on,
DM
God.
is implying we should try it.
Yeah.
would the rats react to my beast whistle in any way?
You can
Yeah,
try.
they might eat us.
Hmm?
Yeah, they might eat us. If Lear's gonna do that, I'm gonna ready action to throw one of the fire bombs.
Okay.
Oh,
Beast whistle.
Oh, so we can
No.
all start running away.
Well,
No.
we're currently body blocked by 3 slightly smaller people.
Okay, so Rista, your beast whistle. What does that do again?
It is to call the weasel, but I think it works on any. It's particular to a type of animal, so I think because they are rodents, it should in some way work on rats. It basically on type. It depends on the type of animal.
You could try a handle animal check with that, and I will figure a bonus in on my end.
Captain, can Lear use her like a wild empathy to try and assist?
Let me know when you want to use your wild empathy, because as you blow that whistle, these rats will stop chewing on the bones and will start approaching fairly slowly in your direction.
Yay!
If you were to use your wild empathy now,
Yes. Lear will attempt to. Sorry, she's gonna use calm animals to spell. Shoot.
they are currently docile. Is Jetstone still throwing the alchemical fire?
They will be docile and calm for 1 minute.
Oh,
No, 4 minutes. Sorry.
Okay. They seem to be.
I guess if I guess I'll
Go for it. Go for it.
I'll try to catch myself mid throw then.
Okay. They,
Well,
s-
that was
Do
like
we
a
need
fun
to start
performance.
running before you do that?
they seem to be look. They seem to be looking up at you. They take one look around, and they notice Lucan.
I'm impressed more than anything else.
Favorite snack.
And they walk up to him, and they crawl up on. They crawl up on top of you, and they start licking the chocolate.
They're calm.
This went from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to fucking 1984 at first. As the like sausage from my rations, I just quick drew just gets like it just clatters to the floor.
The rats will fall off of you, but half your makeup, half your disguise is more or less ruined, as it has been eaten by the rats.
It wasn't brilliant to begin with, to be honest. I'm not going to sweat that.
We're not very proud of some of the things we've done today, I know, but
It's just apparently it's way easier to black other people up than it is to black yourself up. Who knew?
Quick look and just handle animal and make them your friends.
You know what? In fairness, Justin Trudeau probably knew that.
Oh no, that implies he got someone to help him because he had a real even. That was like two thin coats. That ain't a
Yeah.
solo job.
Maybe he did.
I'm
They
just
never
gonna
asked
roll
that
handle
question,
animal-
did they?
I'm just gonna roll handle animal flat. I ain't got a rank in it. Fuck it. Ain't bad. It's not the worst in the world.
Captain, I think this is the time for wild empathy to try and raise the moral opinion of the rat raise the rat's opinion of us.
At least I can help on that roll. We'll need another. Essentially.
okay.
Now they're full of chocolate and soldiers.
I'm going to check how much this would be.
Okay, with those handle animal checks, we're trying to make another one.
One more. Oh.
All right. They seem to start taking a little bit of a shine to you. This is still a swarm of rats, so they're still paranoid of you, but they seem responsive. It's easier to remove Lucan than it is to move the rats. Anyway, they seem to be paying attention to you. It seems like you might be able to make some suggestion.
Ooh.
But it seems like they're starting to get the feeling that they may want to run deeper into the sewer, down in down in this direction, where it seems to be where the sounds are coming from.
I want to check something in my inventory 1 second. I think I have oil for my oil lamp.
So, guys, would we want them to run up and out of the sewer or back into it?
I'm kind of thinking further in.
Oh no, I don't have oil. I have candles. Okay.
Well, to be fair, a candle can act as a short fuse.
It'll last a
think-
long time though. Will
Oh
it?
my
Oh,
God.
unless I modify the candle by cutting it shorter.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can put a candle on one of the rats. Got a light.
Imagine a rat with a little candle hat on. Right its head.
I am the timekeeper.
I briefly consider lashing my cask of rum to it as well, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm keeping this.
Was there anything you wanted to do, Rista, with your check?
Can try calling them towards me and then handling them on the entrance, but I don't know if they would even come.
They're still a very cautious. Rats are still very cautious creatures by nature. With the combination of the other handle animal checks and the animal empathy by Lyra, you've managed to get
Yeah.
them this close so far. But as far as like
Mm.
going through the party and up to you,
Heck.
you might want to get a bit closer if you want to attempt that. Otherwise,
Can I get up to here without breaking stealth for the rest of the party?
assuming you're taking a 10, you can kind of quietly shuffle your way through, just making sure you don't bust your axe against the roof of the cave.
Okay, but I should. Yeah.
I'm going to roll only because I want to make sure that there isn't a 1 in here. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Can I try the whistle again? Handle animal.
Sure. Sure. Ooh. Consistent. With that check, does the party want to let the rats go between your legs and up to Rista?
Sure.
I have no objection.
All right.
And they'll run on up to you, Rista.
Yeah. Are they still
Sorry.
docile or?
They seem to be friendly.
Yeah. Let's leave them for now.
Okay. You're still hearing voices from deep in the cave, and you're starting to hear a few terms like, "Where are they? Very improper, making me wait so long."
Oh shit! Can we sneak further down to get a better listening or see who's talking?
That's a stealth check.
Another one. Cool.
Well,
Let me find it.
we did just spend a little bit talking to rats.
Yeah. I was just
Yep.
trying to find it.
Yep.
Yeah, 21.
Gonzalez, Lucan,
Yeah.
Nice.
you do pretty good.
Lyra stays behind, knowing that she's not quite as stealthy as she wants to.
Yeah.
You bump your head into a rock, and it sounds like it sounds like a slight echo louder than a drip of water, and you realize, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Keep moving
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
not
gonna keep a bit back.
You're not breaking.
Oh.
Oh, you're doing pretty good.
It's Savez over here.
Yeah. Now I finally
Fucking
put the
ninja.
rolls.
You,
Fucking ninja.
I'll be in the middle.
Oh shit, we like the TP coming around the corner. Three
Yeah.
heads just stretching around.
okay. And if anyone wants to poke their head around the corner,
Yeah,
who would
peek.
who would want to do that?
I will do that. Is anyone else doing it?
Does anyone have a mirror?
Oh, no, I don't have one. I would go double check. I think I do have like some sort of grooming kit.
Because we can take the mirror, put it in my Kumade, and use it like a professional like peek around mirror. Because the Kumade looks like a hand.
We've got a bottle of rum. Can we use that? I have a compass, not a mirror. Yeah.
Damn. Well,
Any polished surface you can use, basically as a mirror.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can we use our swords?
I'll use
Axe,
a knife.
sword, maybe.
Around.
Yeah.
You can move over what? You can. If we can switch places, I'll check.
Yeah, we can swap. Huh.
I'll just give you the old peek with the shiny surface of my knife. I keep it low to the ground. The advantage of being as short as I am.
Okay. And with that, Can I have one more stealth check for the specific action?
Oh, I do have a mirror. Sorry,
okay,
Cam.
this makes it way easier.
Yeah,
There will be
I have a small steel mirror.
there
Yeah.
will be a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. And it reveals
It's right next to me.
it
so
reveals
cool.
this.
Oh, what's that? Oh, what is that? Holy shit.
That's nothing good.
Reveals this gentleman.
Yep.
It's Conehead.
Oh, look, it's a Democrat.
Oh no, we're in trouble.
Oh shit. I've got a keg of
Maybe
rum
you should
and a
light
candle.
have lighted.
Oh god, it's him.
How good a construction is this corridor?
Oh, what is that? Slime bug.
If anyone has knowledge dungeoneering,
I do, but I'm far.
does Juan?
Oh, I have knowledge engineering.
Oh.
Yeah. 21.
Oh,
Ooh.
Blackjack.
I will allow you. I will allow you 3 questions.
Oh shit. Can I phone a friend? uh,
Considering Bill's right next to you, if he
Yeah.
wants to ask the questions,
Yeah.
he's technically the one seeing it.
yeah.
Okay, the big thing. I would say, is a name a given or is that a question?
That is a question. But I will put one additional piece of information to that.
I would say name, ability, offensive abilities and defensive abilities.
That would be 2 questions. Because I consider them the same. Separate.
Then
I'm trying to come up with the correct
name?
phrasing for something along the lines of not
Conehead.
necessarily what alignment is it, but like what affiliation would it have? Does that make sense, guys?
Okay, so
I'll give you as any faction affiliations.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so like, is it part of like Devils or is it like
no.
Shadow Boy or
That'd be like types and subtypes and shit.
yeah,
Okay, so the name and the type and subtype, right? For the first one, right?
yeah.
Okay. It is the tyrant. It is a tyrant jelly.
Oh,
Neutral.
oh no.
Neutral, huge ooze. Subtype mythic.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
No one's gonna believe we've seen this.
We're leaving.
That last subtype, man.
That's a very much above our pay grade.
Well,
Yep.
Well, weirdly enough, it seems like you're standing in essentially gasoline.
Oh.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what all the yellow is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like I put
Oh,
all
shit.
these ooze leavings in here for a reason. Anyway,
I'm just gonna.
We assumed they were a hazard against us, and not.
I'm gonna poke Lucky. And I'm gonna hand you a candle.
well, if you stand in it, it is a hazard against you. But
I mean,
We're not used to these
we
going
could-
away, okay?
We can set a candle and then run away. Let it just explode.
okay.
I can get about I can get let's see here.
Can you throw it? Throw it.
Yeah, I can get about using a spell like one of my last spells. I can use I can get myself up to like a 40-foot throw range.
Oh.
And just yeet that fucking and just yeet it yeet one of the firebombs like down there.
Okay.
It'll get to about here in the room.
But all the yellow stuff is already flammable, so you could stand around here.
You can do that, or you can do something funnier. You could try and chuck it at one of the guy's faces.
I'd have to be standing it for that.
Yeah,
If you're standing,
that would get you killed.
if you're going,
Yeah.
if you're gonna put all that, the DC to hit.
Actually, that's true. I could take my assist to extend the range, and I can give myself expeditious retreat to give myself a faster movement speed. So when I run like a bitch,
I will let I will let that happen because I've been hinting that out all night.
Oh,
okay. So
Oh
let's
shit!
see.
Do you want me and Lucky to fall back?
Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Do you wanna?
yeah.
Do you wanna yell something hilarious as you chuck this?
Meeting adjourned, motherfucker.
Unfortunately, the only thing that's coming to me is Chucky Allah.
It does work. It might get a crosshair put in a black bag, but it does work.
Unless somebody has something better.
No, they don't black bag you for that. They just fucking shoot you in the kneecaps for that.
Good to know.
So yeah.
Anybody got a light?
Yeah, I've got a like a light thing and some candles that we could just set a sneaky
Oh
explosion.
no,
or we
I'm planning on throwing it right on Conehead.
Oh, okay. Well, I tap Lucky on the shoulder and I gesture. Let's run.
Yeah.
Lucky will nod vigorously and then begin running like a little bitch.
Yeah, I like whisper to the
Obviously
Lyra as we go past. Run away! Run away! Run away!
Run away fast and get clear.
So okay. So this.
Before we do anything, before I leave, blessing
Yeah.
of war on your boy Jed, so that he can get that sweet
shit.
plus 10 movement speed.
I bless myself with my a silver holy symbol of Shakira, and I give him Shakira's blessing. Whatever. May Shakira be with him.
So considering how high your disguise check is,
Yeah.
Zalmas, how do you want to specifically play this? Because as you're walking down with that flask primed, are you gonna kind of keep it hidden behind your back, or are you gonna just walk up straight and just chuck it at him? Because
I think I'm gonna.
Because right now he's just kind of walking over, kind of looking at you, saying, "Oh, you're late. Here, sorry about late payment." And he'll chuck what seems to jingle like a bag of gold towards you.
Take the gold and run.
Like, does it actually get to me, or does it like land on the ground?
Tell you what, if you roll sleight of hand, you could. I'll let you roll an attack roll and try to catch it all in the same motion.
Oh man, my sleight of
Juggle.
hand is trash.
Juggle.
I'm gonna go for it though. Risk
Yeah,
it for
do it.
brisket.
Yeah.
It's good enough to catch a bag, but you gotta still throw in fastball this guy. So roll for touch.
Actually, since he moved closer, I'm not at range penalties now.
Okay.
Plus 1 from Warmind.
Roll to hit.
You know what?
Oh.
All right.
What else are you gonna do? This I want to hear this.
I'm gonna burn my two last points of arcane pool. Put arcane imbuement on it so it explodes with an extra 2d6. Yeet.
Nice.
Oh,
Run.
Let's.
It's all in the reflexes.
an applause.
You fucking dirty bastard.
Run away. Run away.
I'll catch the bag of gold, Jack Burton him in the mouth, and then run like a little bitch.
Let's see how many d6 of damage is he gonna take.
A lot.
Let's see.
So-
2, 6. Alright, so he's gonna take. Him and that whole party is about to take just an effervescent cascade of fire As I'm just gonna type this in.
Boom.
And roll for integrity check of the ceiling. And it fails. As you're book, I assume you're booking it out of there as fast as humanly possible, right?
Yeah, but between between the expeditious retreat and what Bill gave me, I have a 70-foot movement speed. I am running.
Jesus Christ, you're built like Red Rumbler. No. So anyway, you toss the flask. You roll a 20. It explodes. The guy's eyeballs pretty much pop out through his bedsheet as the rest of his head explodes. As the entire sewer main essentially collapses in onto itself. While you holding the bag of gold. And as you're running and working your way up the ladder, you hear the flames and the charge of rats running down the sewer. And as soon as you escape the sewer, just a jet of flame shoots out of it, like someone had combined. What is it? What is it? Combined Drano and brake cleaner.
Wow.
Oh no.
As you look down in all directions from the street, you're seeing fire shooting out of the sewer, shooting up out of the sewers.
I lost connection for a second there.
Well,
I love it when a plan comes together as I'm
Yeah. As
as I'm being picked up from the explosion hole.
at least the sewer's been disinfected.
as
Yeah,
the
now we're all deaf.
as that happens, you see part of the center of the street from the next block up collapse into itself like a sinkhole.
It's probably not important. The orphanage collapsed.
As you walk away with a bag of gold and a big dead creature, you see a piece of the tyrant jelly shoot up out of one of the sewers as half of its desiccated head pretty much lands right in front of you.
Oh, we're gonna get so much payment for this, guys.
Oh yeah.
Payday, baby.
Also, we got paid. That's a hold up
Naturally,
the
near
slightly,
ass.
as a
No,
hold
no,
up the
we
slightly
didn't.
burnt
Wink.
bag.
Wink.
Sorry about that, Thunder.
Well done, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's the jelly
Oh yeah, I could
falling
hear it
down
all the way
outside.
from here.
Yeah.
There you go. There's Almas.
Pretty much. So, I found a pretty good gift for Rista though. Damn it. Fucking
Oh
embed
no,
fail.
not Otis from Barnia.
Close.
Yeah, embed fail.
Yeah, me too. You have to save it.
Oh shit! Here, this is us afterwards. More Cool Runnings references.
Pretty much.
There you go. Here's one I. Here's Zamas.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You will laugh. Sure.
Okay. As we come back to the bar.
I know I stole it from you.
As the party.
Shit, man, I'm not sure I'm gonna top that.
Oh shit! It's charging
Lyrical
double.
ones with a grin.
Alright.
Oh,
I think I'm deaf.
As the rest of the party convenes on the bar, to meet up with. My headphones fell off. 1 second. Okay, to meet up with the. Which one was? Oh yeah. To meet up with Razor Fist. So, you guys return. How'd it go?
Few close calls, but I think it went swimmingly.
Yeah,
If you heard a quite a loud bang just now, well,
well,
went quite well.
Did the ground shake?
this isn't the first time this has happened in the last 24 hours, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh shit.
Well, do you have proof of your kills?
I'll go ahead.
We
and,
did bring the entirety of that slime piece we found, right?
Yeah, the slimy fucking tyrant jelly head
And
that
the
fell
remnants
down
of
next to us.
And the remnants
Yeah,
of
and all the other ones.
Yeah, I got us like plonk it on the table in front of him. Let's get it all over his shoes.
It's all a bit into the floor.
Let's see. Well, the tyrant. Oh well. Wow. You guys got the whole damn litter. Very impressive work.
We're thorough, if anything else.
One way or another. So anyway, I'm gonna go walk up to the harbor master and tell him, "Fuck you, I was right." In the meantime, it's gonna be a week before the captain's dance, so you might want to get yourself ready for that. And in the meantime, I suppose you guys are gonna have a little bit of spending money, as you did me a massive favor. As I am going to go ahead and collect these bounties and give you your payment. And let you guys have the fame that you so justly deserve. And I'm going to do something nice. How much gold is he going to give you? We're going to determine by random chance. 1d40,000. There you go. There's your payment for today's episode. And for the gold...
Damn.
For the gold
Shit.
that Rock Isle just threw you. How much? An extra 343 gold. So
43.
altogether, it is 26,910.
Seeing the max of that bonus, that's quite a little.
You guys did pretty well on one and did all right with the other.
Yeah.
I guess the collateral plays a part here.
Well, you did just sinkhole a city. You just sinkhole us a intersection.
And broke all the toilets in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, like, everyone was probably already dead because of that sneezing incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, if you were the one guy in this district who could afford an indoor toilet, you probably deserve to get launched into your ceiling.
Oh god.
Well, that's just the gold you guys get. I'm not talking about the magic items either. I'll get to those after today's session if you guys want to stick around and chat. It'll take me probably about 20 minutes to look for a few items that I think you guys might fancy.
I have a request for the barman.
Yes.
A round of sangria for everyone with absinthe. I should call it the tyrant jelly.
Aye. Around for everyone in the bar.
light on fire as well.
He just gives us all flaming shots. I begin to look sick.
You notice that you don't have eyebrows anymore.
I haven't had eyebrows since I got lit on fire the first time.
Alright.
You do seem to be kind of a magnet for it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll conclude it there. Is there any final, can we get some parting words from our party members today? Bill?
So I hope everyone had a good nice time. And Alan for joining from me.
And Joseph?
It's an absolute blast, to say the least.
Yeah. Zelmas?
When the thunder is roaring, just remember what Jack Burton always tell you. Fuck 'em.
Hell yeah.
And Resta?
Oh, yeah.
Be sure to bring the fire extinguisher next time.
Yeah, that's statted in game. And
Good thing is, buenas noches.
brum 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 brum. Thank you, and have a good evening, gentlemen and ladies.